And now we have a ship.
Oh.
You're okay, Luna.
And I completely forgot. If I'm going to be streaming, I need to set my Chromebook up so I can look at my stream.
The good old Chromebook.
Yeah, well, I use the Chromebook specifically for doing like monitoring my stream chat.
There we go. We have the Poseidon over here. This tiny little thing. It's tiny and it's extremely outdated, but it should work. First things first, we're gonna set up a couple charges. Just a couple, not many. And I don't know why there's a hole open already. That's a glitch.
What are you doing,
No,
fluff butt?
that.
Come on, over there, driver's seat. Go, on up there.
Now, I'm going to set the charges. 2, 3, and 4. Then I'm going to go back here and start the engines. So I can get the hell out of here. I'm going to turn on the engine. I heard damage. I think I hit a wall. That's another damage.
Damage is damage.
Yep, I hit the back of the thing.
It hit the back of the dock.
Again, the wind.
Yeah, that's some strong winds you got blowing. I don't usually.
That's better. Nav lights. GPS. For some reason, this thing has a GPS.
Yeah, that's weird. Is like some of those beds actually like in the floor itself?
I think so. Where?
I don't know. Like it looked like it was a bunk room.
So I'll have this, please. Think commands. I'll also leave that on, but I'll not turn it on yet.
Captain's
yeah, we're moving.
Cabin.
Oh, I see what I hit. My rudder. And the bottom of the ship is gone. The doors that keep it usually from sinking kind of fell. And now we're moving. And now...
So now you gotta find that room that I was talking about. It was like...
I think there are a couple... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Here. Yep, they're like that. Crew room.
They're in the floor. They are part... Like, the bottom beds are part of the floor.
This is a ship from the 1800s. What do you want?
Yeah, true. Alright, time to detonate the charges.
3, 2, 1. That's 4 that's about 4 charges.
Okay, so you probably want to go down and actually check the hold then.
Well,
that thing took some damage.
Now it should start sinking pretty much very soon.
Realistically, yes. But you are playing Stormwatch, so...
Nah, it would have probably been... If it was realistic, it would have just been gone.
Yeah, it would have already been beneath the waves at this point.
So let me just also turn on the sinking commands, just in case. Yep, that's a noise. See any difference? Not yet.
Look inside the hole and see if there's even actually any water in there.
There is.
A little bit.
Oh, there it is. So, funny thing, there's no water pressure in the game. So, once that door fills up, it's actually going to, you know, be able to pull me back, push me back. You see, it's also going to level out.
Yeah, so open all the doors so we can flood the ship properly.
This one's already an automatic door. It's probably going to fail soon. I'm definitely going to leave the boilers lit. Maybe. Oh, there's the water.
Yeah, it's flooding the very front part.
The cargo hold, which this hatch might explode once we actually get on the water. Or implode. This is supposed to be
The very
chains.
bow, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Takes significant amount of damage. It's going to take a while for that thing to sink.
Let's just stop the engines. Maybe me moving forward is delaying it. Oh,
No, I
yep.
don't think so.
Look,
You would think moving would be pushing more water in.
not necessarily. It can delay a bit. Because, at first it's pushing the back up.
Yeah.
Well, the front up. Because,
Alright.
momentum is just follow up.
So, sessions
Oh,
up.
see? Look. It's already leaning more. Yep, look. More water.
Whoa. That is filling fast.
I told you the new, like, air pressure simulation changes a lot.
Whoa.
That's a flashlight.
Whoa, that is...
That
That's
is not good. That's not good. That is not good.
Oh, I mean, you achieved what you were looking for.
Oh,
Getting the ship to
this area
flood.
is also flooding. You see? There was water up here already. What we didn't see because the door is closed. Now it's falling down. And look.
Release those, release that.
Anyways, let's get the lifeboats off. Not that they would be useful in this situation. Probably half the passengers would be fucking dead. So I'd have to have it, and this would probably there and there and there. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do.
4, 6.
So
Yeah,
you're
like
setting up a
focus
session?
Yeah, I've got session started.
Nice, I'll join soon, and then once we have more people, we might actually be able to report the trail.
And what's the reporting mark?
PHPRR, all in capitals.
Never done multiplayer on Railroader.
It's an interesting situation. That's what I say, Billy.
Having people to play with does make it a lot more fun.
Yeah.
There we go, disconnected. Oh my, look at the front of the ship, it's already halfway gone. Take a look at the water down. Oof.
Wow.
It's already like waist deep.
It's already at swimming depth.
And there's also water coming down in from the top.
Because the top area's already got water. It's already under.
Yep, that's how physics work. Look.
Oh, and the winch room is open too.
Right at the front. There I am.
Yep. Yeah, it's almost at the deck.
The
It is at the deck. Open those other doors.
ladder deck. Let it get a bit higher. Then you will actually be able to see the water cascading down.
Yeah. Alright.
Look.
Release the brakes. Set that in reverse.
Oh my, look. The passenger areas are flooding. The window is fucking underwater. It's never a good thing to see on a ship. It's a problem when your window is underwater. Oh my.
What about the engine room? The area behind the cargo area? Is that starting to flood?
The engine room is back here. The boiler room is still dry.
Yeah, well, I'd say it's probably because of that door being closed. Go to it. That should help it flood.
Also, see, now it's covering that cargo hatch. which I'm probably gonna open in a bit for obvious reasons. Also, you see the air like pushing it back. Let's see how's the water. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna open. Look, hatch. Gonna see how much it drops. Oh, it's sucking me in. Not moving. Just try to suck me in. See? Look at how much it's dropping.
That did it. Isn't there a hatch at the back too?
Yep, there is one. I'm gonna leave that one closed so it implodes. Look, there it goes. Funny thing is, if I go inside the ship, there's still air. Oh, I heard something. It snapped.
Huh. Is that how that
Snapped
ship
at
was
the bow.
made, or is that just actually...
No, it's actually how it's made. It's supposed to snap. And now, this is flooding. I see it's bobbing up and down. Still has air. Not for long. I'm gonna find the door that let the air pressure escape.
Alright. Oh, and... do this. There we go.
Oh, there's water.
You like your moguls.
Why? Because of the G25?
You got the
Well, they-
C16 up your wood.
Yeah, well, the G16 is actually good for that one.
Yeah, on my save, I got the 2 starters running logs non-stop.
Okay, where are the... Okay, there's one
It appears
handbrake.
half.
There's the other. Reverse. And I'm actually probably going to go and get this thing turned around. What's the status on the logs up there? Alright, let's see. What are we doing with... Canelli Creek. We got 12 logs. Currently at track 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We would need 16 logs to finish that out.
Are you controlling the Gordon right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm right
The
on the back
Gordon.
of that fender.
Yes.
Yeah,
Gordon.
the
The
G25, the G25 Mogul number 4. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like the
Yeah,
locomotives
I-
don't match up with what they are, what the Thomas ones are. But I'm just going off of engine numbers, not.
You could just renumber them, you know.
I know, I will. Because what? Gordon was a Pacific, wasn't he?
Yes, he was a Pacific, so he would
So
probably be
we-
better as the P43 when we get it, the large Pacific.
Yeah, that's what I would be thinking. That's what like what I was
And
kind of
then
thinking.
Henry could be the large 10-wheeler, the T21. Thomas could still be the Mogul because it's the smallest engine we have, the tiny Mogul. Edward
what
would probably
about
be
the,
the medium Mogul.
What about the, oh, I guess the logging tank Mikado really wouldn't work. I mean, in a way it would
And-
make sense as Percy, but in a way it doesn't.
Edward could be
Shape-wise
the-
it's Percy, but like wheel count-wise it's not Percy.
Edward could be the Mogul, not the Mogul, the Atlantic, the closest thing we got to him. Edward is a 440. The Atlantic is a 442.
Yeah.
You can set it up so your interchange time is any time throughout the day. Or at least
Yep.
in the
Anyways,
morning.
I'm going to get into the game now. My
So what,
fucking back.
James was what, at 2.6?
So a mogul, yes, a mogul.
Yeah.
James could be the
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 G20,
other mogul.
the G25.
Yep.
Once we get one to do Gordon.
And the tiny Pacific. What do we do with that?
I don't know. I want to get this. I want to get the G25 turned around because.
So the report is still the same, right?
So it's facing the right direction because currently it's facing backwards. I don't want to run tender first.
So what engine going to be assigned for now?
Oh, I mean you can take Edward #2 and run passengers if you want.
Sure. Fine.
But right now the freight cars that Gordon's pulling are.
Gordon pulling freight? That's disgraceful.
Yeah, I know.
Disgusting.
That's like that. Gordon doesn't like doing freight at all.
Despicable.
But
Who's with number 3?
uh,
That would be.
I don't think anyone's running #3 right now.
I see someone running by number 3 over here. So hello, yeah, I'm in the game now. So
Right.
where are the passenger cars for number 2?
They are currently up at the station. Once I get clear of the tracks, because
Yeah, I
I don't
assume
have
it's
the
that
freight
freight
cars left.
train on the main line.
Yeah.
Nah, don't worry, I still have to set up my switches and probably refuel before doing anything.
Yeah, probably. Check the fuel level. It might be good.
Yep, I'm good on fuel, but water could use a refuel. Anyways, let's start up the engine. Hatch,
All
door,
right, there we go.
cab light. Just a cab light. Where's the fucking cab light? There it is.
There we go. Yeah, I set the interchange time at 4 o'clock, so everything gets done. So everything can get done early.
And that should signal that I am on. Operational, at least.
Alright, so.
You want me to switch the cars into the Whittier sawmill?
So what do we?
Or is someone already using Henry?
You can use that one. You can use Henry and get them swapped around. There's 3 cars. You're going to obviously have to go around the back end of it, so I would suggest breaking off those stencil cars, leaving them on the siding, move the sawmill cars to the siding next to it, then back in and to drag the stencil cars because you're going to need them behind you anyway. So
Yeah.
So it makes sense to do it that way.
So I assume I should turn around at the Y.
What is Edward's facing the wrong direction?
Yep, he's facing towards Whittier.
Yeah, you'll probably want to do that.
Any work left over for a spare crew?
I mean, we do have #1 Thomas is up at the logging camp. It's waiting. He's waiting on log cars to be loaded.
Who's on the main line right now?
I'm backing
Gordon.
down. I'm backing down onto the cars.
You're with Gordon?
Yeah.
Should have set a few Z, almost ran into you.
Oh.
Look at here, I'm gonna whistle so you can see. That's where I am.
Yeah, I see you. Alright, just waiting on the air to fill. Holy shit! This train is 1,500 tons. Let's see how well this works. This is going to be slow going for sure.
If you want to, I can give you a push. So I'm going
Nah.
there anyways.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
I mean, I need to get to the Y anyways. I won't mind giving you a push.
Alright. It's a long train. We need 26 cars.
Where is it headed to?
Bryson, and then it's also heading to the Fontana Bridge site.
Let's see.
You should really work on getting the coal mine to tier 5 probably as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we're working on it. We
That's
got
my
we
bread
got
and
some.
butter.
Yeah, well, we have 2, 4. We got 4 cars currently going up to the coal mine.
Also, you really should differentiate the whistles on the locomotives. It's weird to have all the locomotives with almost all the same whistles. Radio and can be confusing as well.
Yeah.
I can change the whistle on number 2 if you want to make it question 2.
This train is extremely heavy. I don't know if...
Do you want the push? You can just tell me if you do. I don't
No,
mind.
I'll just let it go at this speed. Like, I mean, it's gaining speed. It's just it's taking a while because the train is very heavy. I mean, I've got it up to 18 miles an hour. And it's still climbing, so...
Gonna set the passengers to be loaded, so... Oh, wait, I should bring it to Alarka first, right? I'm gonna start from Alarka.
No, start from Whittier, work your way west to Alarka, and then work your way back from Alarka to Whittier again. Just running back and forth like that.
Yep. Okay, first stop Whittier. I'm gonna back it up in a bit.
I mean, with number 3, what I suggested was, like you drop those cars on the right siding. What I would have just done is pulled forward, set the switch that you just went over, then, and then back down to those stencil cars and then push them past. So you wouldn't have had to go all the way down to the end of the siding and back up. Because then this way you can just take the stencil cars up forward with you, drop them short of the switch that you gotta go back down to drop them at the sawmill, and then when you came back, you just grab them again and then continue on into Whittier.
Yeah, I just didn't want to block up. I didn't know where anyone else was really.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Alright, at this point we're waiting. There's some empty logging cars on the track there at the sawmill, but we'll wait on the
Number one's just
G16s.
coming down to get them.
Number 2 is backing up into the passenger cars right now.
I guess you left those logging cars up there. Yep.
Yeah, they're not loaded yet. So I figured by the time I come down and collect the empty ones, they'll be closer to being loaded.
Yeah, it's showing 7.3 logs in storage right now, so.
Operation safety needs to improve.
It will. Alright, well, got Gordon up to 31 miles an hour, so.
So, what is the rank that, like, employees get to customize engines? I forgot it. Which rank
I
starts it?
believe.
I think it's officer, right?
I think it's actually Train Master.
I think officer can do it. We do need different whistles, that is correct. Because I got confused a couple of times already. Why is the gate on the back of the observation car open?
Don't know. Yeah, Train Master can swap them out.
Yeah, I got myself some handbrakes that I'm turning off right now. I got passengers boarding. I should be fine.
Well, number three has the Nathan. The
I
front.
usually go with the CP5 chime, I think it is. Huh. I think that is the... Yeah, that's nice. It's the size of the engine. There's a car at the oil thing here that needs to go to Whittier Interchange, by the way. A heating oil car that's ready
Alright.
to be taken back. Main.
got Gordon going at almost 30 miles an hour, so took him a while to get up to speed, but once he got up to speed, he's good. How much eggnog do I have left? Not much. Man, I wish eggnog were available year-round.
You can freeze it.
I don't have room in my freezer for it.
Fair.
Karma, what are you doing? What do you want for the girl? What? I know, you're pretty.
We're doing 25.
Okay, I should set the switches because I don't need Gordon going up the main line. I need him going into the sidings. All right, there we go.
Doing great, doing handy dandy, perfectly well. Now all I need is to open my Spotify and put on some classic rock or 50s rock to enjoy.
I tend to like listening to themes from Thomas the Tank Engine.
Sometimes I listen to Johnny Cash. Sometimes I do a bit of Johnny Cash.
Oh, can never go wrong with Johnny Cash.
I got my retro rock playlist on Spotify going right now, and on Shuffle, it apparently started with a bit of Roy Orbison with Pretty Woman, out of all things. Why not?
Okay, that's an interesting one. I mean, that's a good song, though.
Yeah. That guitar at the start is just... Funny thing,
Although, I
was
mean, you
actually
also can never go
born
wrong with Billy Joel, too.
I was actually born the same day as Elvis Presley, January 8th.
Huh. Am I right? You can never go wrong with Billy Joel.
I mean, you know, all the way for me has always been Elvis. I actually have
Elvis
a record
is pretty
player
good.
beside me. I have a record player beside me right now. I don't know if I mentioned that. My dad gave it to me, and I have a few vinyls myself with him. We have a collection. I mean, he works in a vinyl store, so what did I expect?
Yeah.
Number one at
You know,
Tongue Live, where
if you want,
you.
you know, Chaos, if you want a song that's from the same, you know, offers from Thomas themes and all that, you should try listening to the Tugs theme. That thing messes hard. It was a spin-off show, kind of, to Thomas called Tugs. Lasted for only one season. The theme to that thing is just gorgeous. It's the same theme they use for the intro of Stories of Solar, you know?
Yeah.
Both
You know-
the opening and the ending.
You know, he does the, you know, the train for its size and all that. That line is taken from Tugs.
Huh.
And Tugs is the tugboat. For its size, is the most powerful craft afloat. And the Star Tugs is powerful. You know, they do the whole introduction and
Power
that's
behind the docks and waterways that make up the
big city port. Ah, yes. This is Tugs. Then just cue the amazing saxophone. Bit too early.
Alright, I'm definitely going to need to top off on water, and I'll probably top off on coal. I've got, like, I'm down to under 2,000 gallons of water.
There we go. At the station.
Alright. What am I looking at? $4 timely bonus with those deliveries to the sawmill. $20 for 16 fares? Not bad. Not bad at all.
You know, just for the sake of it, since I'm driving a 10-wheeler, might as well just do it. I'm gonna put Casey Jones on. Just for the sake of it, I'm driving a 10-wheeler, what did you expect? It was used one of the Casey Jones TV shows that was like from the 50s. This was the same engine they used. Now let's just hope I don't get 8 hours late and slam into the back of a freight train.
I thought he ran into the back of a passenger train.
The song gets it wrong. First things first, it calls his engine a 6/8 wheeler, which is not even a wheel configuration.
Yeah.
It's a big 10-wheeler. That's the right thing. And so his train hit the back of a caboose, plowed through the caboose, 2 boxcars and a hopper, I think, or a gondola. Says the legend, his body was put out of the cab. Yeah.
Like wasn't he running a passenger train or was he running a freight train?
No, he was pulling passenger train, the Cannonball Express. He was late. He managed to make up out of the 8 hours. He made up 7 hours. He was only 30 minutes late. About.
No, I think I would like listen to a video like on this like the story of him. He was like 5 minutes behind or something like that by the time that he got to where they crashed. Like he was only 5 minutes behind schedule, and he would have made that up.
Yep, he was doing 75 miles an hour down the main line. Went from 75 to 40 in the time span of braking he had. Says the legend, when they pulled his body from the cab, his hand was still attached to the brake handle and the whistle chain. Still holding tight to it. Funny thing, the T-21 is his engine here in game. And if you look where the brake stand is on that thing, he would have to been like standing up sideways on the cab to hold the brake and pull the whistle at the same time. Funny thing, the railroad actually tried to blame him for the crash.
Well, it was his fault.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was. He when he entered the section, he was in violation of timetable and train order rules.
Well, first things first, there was no fuse on the track. There was no flagman.
He was operating under timetable and train order rules. His train missed his time.
He didn't know that train was supposed to be there. You see, there were 2 trains on the siding instead of 1. There was supposed to be 1 train, but they had to put in another train, and the trains combined became too big to fit on the siding.
The one had to back down to let the other one through because it was blocked, because the one was blocking the switch that the other one needed to go into a
and then
inside.
A fucking brake hose snapped. They didn't manage to fix it in time. The flagman didn't put the fusees early enough. There was no, flagman down the line to flag the train down. So, and it was also a blind turn, so the engineer side couldn't see nothing. That's why the fireman said, as in his own statement, he said, "Oh my lord, Casey, there's a train on the line." So Sim jumped off the.
Casey told Sim to jump. I wonder why. If he had the brakes fully applied, I mean, Casey wouldn't have even needed to stay with the locomotive at that point because there was nothing he could have done.
He tried to do. Well, there was actually. You see, if he just left the brakes applied on emergency, he wouldn't have slowed down enough. But he did a bit of friction braking by slamming the reverser backwards and controlling the throttle to slow down as much as he could. He went from the line speed of like 75 miles an hour to about 45 or 40 in a span of less than 15 seconds or something like that. Almost 15-20 seconds. Now, you can see the difference between 75 miles an hour and 40, because all of the passengers survived.
Yeah,
he was the only casualty on that crash. Because the engine was on his side. Literally, the engine tumbled over, plowed through the caboose, 2 or 3 boxcars, loaded with hay, and I think a gondola. And they say the engine is cursed after he died, because it killed like 2 more people after. Ran over the legs of a railroad employee once, and then it also killed a couple more on its way to the scrapyard. Derailed on a switch and tumbled on its side. Now that's a feisty engine, don't you say?
Yeah.
Also, that whistle he had is just...
That whistle type that he would do.
So the whistle in the engine itself was custom made. He made it out of brass tubes, welded together, 6 tubes.
Huh.
So he installed it on the engine. The thing is, one thing I do realize, if you do crash with an engine like this Zebra, like the one I'm driving, or T21, you would probably end up with the reverser, like the reverser lever, impaled up your fucking throat.
Huh.
I just realized my Spotify is playing Jailhouse Rock out of all things right now.
Oh, slow peppers. I gotta work Christmas.
That's sad.
I mean, like, I probably won't really need to do much driving, if any, because well, I mean, I'll have to do some driving at night for sure, but like in the morning, I probably won't need to do much of any because from where I'm at right now to where I'm going to where I gotta pick, like, drop my current load off, then from there to where I gotta grab my next load, and then from there to the first stop is 13 hours. So it's 2.5 hours from here to London, Kentucky to drop off at the Walmart. Then it's going to be about 4 hours or so. Well, actually, probably be like 3.5 hours from there to Cromwell to grab my next load because it's.
Are you at first?
And then I have. So I got 13 hours, so that's going to be 7 hours from Cromwell to where I got to do my first stop at. So I'll try to cover an additional like 3 or 4 hours tomorrow past picking up. That should put me within like a 3 or 4 hour drive to get to where I gotta be for the stop. So so I should be able to then just cover that little bit of distance in the morning and be close and be staged up for making my stop.
Okay,
So I got
Hotel California now.
So I got 2 stops on the 26th that I gotta make.
Okay, just started playing Hotel California over here.
Interesting. I don't play any music while I'm playing because I don't want to get hit with copyright infringements.
Oh yeah, right, the freaking Twitch.
Yeah.
I think you use copyright-free music.
Yeah, but none of the copyright-free music that I would want to listen to really fits with this game.
Yeah.
That's the thing. None of the copyright-free music that I'd want to listen to really fits with this game.
I don't know, I have a subscription to Epidemic Sound for my podcast and my YouTube channel that I don't upload to anymore. I think it's like $18 a month. It's got thousands upon thousands of songs.
Okay, I am not switched into the station platform, am I?
You are.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I already switched it to the main line.
Also, hello there.
Alright, so I'm taking these cars up to Fontana Bridge site and also gonna probably just drop the ones for Robinson Coal right on its line.
Let me get up for a moment and look at the other side of the engine.
switch back to the line for you there.
Alright,
Thank you.
okay, that one's clear, that one's clear. Do that.
They need to make bigger platforms in here. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Like you stop in the station and your train is like, there's only 1 or 2 cars on the actual platform.
Alright, well, let's see, what's the status on those, what's the status on the logging cars? Okay, they got
Hey, you like to listen
2
to
each.
Thomas stuff when you're gaming, right?
Yeah, a bit.
Have you ever heard of Headmaster Hastings? He makes remixes of the themes from the show.
Yes, they're really good. I quite like them.
Take the James, the Really Splendid Engine one as an example. It's on Spotify as well, by the way.
Yeah, mostly like what I like, the copyright and free music that I tend to listen to the most is Nefx.
Like, you should take a listen to it in private or some shit. This shit is good. James. Hooray for James. Hooray indeed, let's go. Brakes off, throttles open, off I go.
How about you let me go through first, because I'm going to just be continuing straight on through.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going straight
fine.
past Alarka, so because you have to make a stop, so it makes more sense for me to be ahead of you.
Fine, I'll stop by the what it's called, the water tower.
Top off on some water while you're at it.
Yeah, or just, you know, clear the crossing first.
Yeah, this train's heavy, so it's definitely 1,040
I mean,
tons.
In my honest opinion, you're doing something rather stupid by pushing. Well, first things first,
Well,
that would be
no,
illegal.
actually, no. This train needs to be pushed. There's no.
I mean,
Like,
you could always switch at the end over there, like switch ends, because it's kind of illegal to push a train this size down the main line.
Eh.
And that's why it's a video game.
And that switch was not set properly. There we go. Yeah, Standard Oil has a car that has to go back.
I just did that one.
No, Standard Oil, it's the one at Bryson. And both the
Oh.
cars that are at the Appalachian Hardbeats have to go back too.
What the hell just happened? Did you
What?
just snap your coupler?
How? Like, what the hell?
Yep, your coupler is snapped and the angle cuts off. Let me close that for you.
How the hell did that happen?
I have no idea. I just saw like you suddenly jolt to a halt and your train stopped. The cars kept rolling.
I don't know how that happened though. Like, I had it set on AI, so like I don't know what the I didn't even touch the couplers. Like
Yeah, and then I saw the AI say like in the chat, it said like train ahead of us. Of course there is. Your fucking train is rolling away.
Yeah, like I don't know.
What
And
the
it's
fuck
gotta
was
wait
that?
and it's gotta wait for the air to build up. Like I don't know how that happened though. Like
You know, we could always use a later passing track. There's like several on the way to Alarka. There's one at Hemingway. We could pass each other at Hemingway.
oh, we're underway again. Come on.
I hear passengers getting angry at me. Start throwing coal at me.
I mean, the good thing is the passengers don't really even care as long as they make it to their destination. So you could grab them at the end of the night when after like the last passenger's run to which Whittier, and then sit all night and they don't give a shit that you just had them sitting in passenger cars throughout the night and then aren't getting dropped off to the next morning. There's no reputation loss or anything. I mean, realistically, yeah. Like, well, realistically speaking, that
would probably be breaking windows and getting away.
Yeah, they'd probably be fleeing and never coming back. If that's how they, because I see that, like, how's, they're like, why are we being treated this way? This ain't right. We're out.
Tell me when the line is clear.
Yeah, engine's coming up to the switch now.
Gonna start slowly moving forward. 69 throttle perfectly. Nice.
Alright, it's clear of the switch. Doing 20 miles an hour.
On your return trip, are you going to grab anything, or do you want me to bring number 3 up to Bryson and grab the things that need to go back?
Bring number 3 up to Bryson. There's some stuff that needs to be delivered to its location, so I left those on the siding there.
Import.
I mean, number 3 used to be the freight locomotive until we bought this one. Then this one's now the heavy, like pretty much the heavy goods.
Mm-hmm.
23 miles an hour.
It's doing 19 and a half up the hill right now. And
you know, this is one of the few games that I feel pleasure in driving in first person.
There are no logs currently in storage for track 2.
You know, one of the few games that I actually enjoy driving in first person, probably this one.
Yeah, it's like I'm thinking of purchasing enough logging cars to fit all the to fill out the orders completely.
Finance. How are we doing? I have 7 film.
Honestly, I use 8 cars for track 2. I just keep those filled, and then I have 7 cars for track 3. Those need to be reversed in. So you'd have to back the train into the sawmill track. And I keep 5.
So Chaos, what is the next milestone after the Fontana Bridge?
The next milestone we're probably looking at is the red marble grade.
But that's not available yet. You would need to do the other ones first.
Yeah, I'm thinking like once we get another probably $900 buying the track to Whittier. I mean to Silva.
Yeah, that's shitting hell.
Yeah, you might want to slow down. Yeah, this thing is heavy, so it's losing a little bit of speed.
Also, that was the most honest scare I've ever had.
If you want to give a push, you can.
Did you just hear the scare that I got there? I just closed the finance tab. I look out the cab and I see like a tender, a fat fucking tender with a fat number 4 in front of him, like shitting hell.
Yeah, well, that's why you gotta pay attention to what you're doing.
Oh, didn't even. That was actually good. That was actually funny because it's like I had the tab was right in front of my window. Like, take a look. how my tab was. Like, this is how it looked like. So then I click the little X and I see a fat fucking tender in front of me.
Yeah, that's probably why you shouldn't put stuff in your like within a view of where you need to actually look.
Yeah, so I like the tab was like this and I didn't even bother. Then I take it away and I'm like, I see your tender over there. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, well, I'm dropping speed, so mostly because that's how heavy this train is.
Let's do it like this. You stop there and I'll couple up to your back. And then we'll both go together.
Well, I mean, you probably have more speed. Well, it's better that I keep momentum going rather than stopping.
Yeah, how fast are you going?
6 miles.
I'm doing 10.
Yeah, so just keep up at that pace. I'm down to 5 now, so you might want to like lose a little bit of speed. Because obviously you don't want to couple at more than a 5-mile-an-hour difference.
I'm doing about 9.7.
Yeah, well, I'm at 4, so... and I'm still losing speed.
I'm getting there.
I mean, this is doing a lot better than what the Pacific would have been able to do. I doubt the Pacific would have even made it this far. I'm down to 2.5.
I'm doing 10,
Honestly,
but I'm going
I
to
went
drop.
out and I bought 2 P43 Pacifics, and that is the best investment I've ever made in my railroad.
Oh, those things are beasts.
They are.
Down to 1.
Okay, I'm doing 4.
Alright,
Mind
that should
Mind
do.
your back. 3.
Alright, just... there we go.
That's nice. Now I'm gonna stop real quick so I can get the air. Now, do your engine, set your engine to cut out.
Well,
And I'll
why
set
didn't,
mine.
like, well, no, we don't need to do that. We'll just decouple. You just need to push against me. That's it.
Okay, forwards.
I do. I have it set. So as long as you keep pushing, we'll gain speed. It's just going to be
Full
slow.
throttle.
It's at full throttle. I've got the AI controlling it, so it's doing what it can.
That is an interesting train. Imagine if we both got stuck in here.
Well, we're definitely not going to get stuck. Not at this rate. We shouldn't.
Since we're still moving up, I guess I can just casually hop in and say hello.
Yeah, so if I
You
had
want me
let
to
you
turn
go
up?
first, you would have gone on past and I would have stalled out on the hill.
Good thing I did stay then. You want me to turn off the headlight? It seems a bit
Nah.
bright in here.
Nah, it's fine.
There we go.
I had my lantern on.
No, I had my headlight on bright. Right up your face.
Yeah, well, that light wasn't getting into the cab. I had the headlight, like I had my lantern on.
You sure it wasn't it? Look, I'm gonna turn my headlight on bright. Yep, it's my headlight. Look,
It's not even making it into the cab though. It's like hitting the top of the cab and the top of the back of the tender.
for me it looks like it's so bright.
Well, I mean, we managed to make it up to 5 miles an hour.
Again, our driver wheels are about the same size. Let me check up ahead. How's this shit?
Everything should be good up ahead.
This is giving me Thomas the Tank Engine vibes. Gordon stuck on a hill. Edward pushing him up.
Yeah, I
Isn't
know, right?
That bro, I'm stuck on the hill.
Hey yo, this is a live stream. What the fuck are you saying? 8.99.
Yep.
9999.
I mean, we're definitely getting some good. Definitely getting being able to make it up the hill now for sure. Now, which locomotive would be best for Donald and Douglas?
That's a good question. Maybe just 2 G16 moguls. Or maybe the 060 switcher. That could also work.
Let's
Like
see.
2 S23s.
Yeah, because Donald and Douglas were 060s.
That could also be Thomas. Stupid motherfucker.
Oh yeah, because Thomas was an 060. But Thomas is a tank engine, so I think telelocking Mikado tank would make more sense for him.
Thomas is a
Even
tank
though the wheel,
engine,
even
and
though
he's
the,
bloody useless.
even though
You know,
that's
the
like,
whole-
even though the wheel arrangement wouldn't be right because the vlogging Mikado is a 282.
The 282. Funny thing, they say, you know, Thomas is a really useful engine. No, he's not. He's fucking bloody useless. The E2s are fucking useless.
Well, it's like freaking Victor Tanzig with his Sodar retold. Thomas is not getting insulted by him.
Thomas couldn't go around a turn, couldn't do shunting, couldn't do short freight, couldn't do short passenger, couldn't do bollocks.
No, the E2 was okay for shunting. It's just that the marshalling yards they were designed to shunt in were shutting down by the time that they go into production.
Basically,
the job they were built for was gone by the time they were ready.
Basically, they didn't fit in the fucking harbor. They're too darn big, they have too little core, they don't do fucking nothing.
Alright.
E1's
Well, we're definitely not going to have to worry about the speed limit up ahead. I mean, the speed limit around this curve coming up is 25. We're not going to have to worry about that.
My honest opinion, Thomas should have been a Gen-T, that would have been better. Again, for talking on the topic of useless engines, the Northwestern Railway is the expert at that. You in both. I mean, Boku's useless. Then we have Derek. We have... what else? I mean, it's just a lot of... Okay, you think we're in the downhill now?
No, we're still in the uphill. We're not on any bit of level yet. We have quite a bit of distance to go.
My coal is going to hell.
How much coal do you got left?
2.1 tons.
You should have enough to make it up.
How much coal do you actually have in Bryson? Because I know the tender's on people.
Bryson's cracked. Bryson is almost full. I did empty the tender. I did empty the hopper out that's there. So it's got less than 150 tons, but it's got more than like 140 tons in the coaling tower.
For these small locos, that lasts a long time.
Yeah. Now when we get into having like a Berkshire...
You know, we have too much look train and too little locomotive. That's what's going on right now. You know, we have a train front, 2 locomotives in the middle, and a train in the back.
I know, right?
Our couplers should be becoming sandwiches by now.
Yeah. I hope they give us the ability to pin the couplers open.
I'm losing power.
Yeah, same here, but because we're coming up to another steep section, as long as we have some momentum to keep us going, we should be good.
Don't make me road number 3 all the way out to you guys empty.
Just look on the map and, like, teleport your camera over here and come take a look at the pathetic situation we find ourselves in. Actually, I might just screen share it so you can take a look in live.
Well, I've got... can always just take a look at my stream on Twitch.
This is the pathetic situation we find ourselves in.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Number 4 being pushed up the hill by number 2.
With its
Well,
own train, plus another train.
Yeah. We got all these cars for we got the cars for Robinson, and then 13 cars for Fontana Bridge site,
It sucks. I don't even get paid for that.
and then the passenger train at the back. I mean,
Oh,
we're
speeding
maintaining
up
10,
again.
so we're good. You should have enough coal and water to get you up there, up to Hemingway and Alarka, and then back. I mean, I sure as hell do.
If I don't, I'll be fucked.
Yeah.
Speeding up.
Yeah, because the track's leveling out a bit. I mean, it's not leveled out, but it's leveled out a bit so that we should be able to make it up. It's going to level out a little bit more further up further up, and then we'll be into Hemingway where it'll level a little bit more, and that should be good from there. Hopefully.
Yellow. Just gonna casually sneak into your cab. That's a horrible looking thing. We're doing almost 20.
That's good. We managed to pick up some speed. So I think we're going to need at least probably would definitely need another G25 for these runs up the hill with anything heavy like this. Does I think I don't know what phase 2 requires.
The same, always the same length of cars for each
yeah, so it's probably going to need another G25 for that.
double heading.
Yeah, double-headed G25 up.
We're really close to Hemingway now. So maybe I'll try to switch into the track on your side. You know,
Well,
so
I'm
once you
pushing
clear
straight.
this-
Well,
Yeah,
no,
so you
the
go
track
straight-
the track that I'm on is the one you want to be on.
No, it works on both tracks.
It does?
Stations. It does.
You don't have to. You didn't have to switch to that track. You can just continue straight on. So like I said, I'm continuing on anyway, and I'm gaining speed back now, so I won't be really holding you up at all. So I'm up to 16 miles an hour now.
Sorry about that.
All right. So the main track and the passing track work as far as the passenger services go.
I think it does in the manual. It says that.
Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah, it should have. My train should have enough water. Where is locations?
Let me
And then the bridge site is. All the way at the end. That's gonna be fun. Okay, losing just a little speed, but I should have plenty of momentum.
I'm going to be pulling the oil
Yep,
tankers
it says on the tutorial you can
out
stop
at
on either
standard
track.
oil. So just be careful.
Yeah, I'm
If
down
they're
to
coming
50.
around.
So yeah, you can stop on either track of the station, and it should, load you up. Nice. Getting ready to the part of pressurizing brakes.
Yeah, I think I probably should not have done the cars to Fontana yet. I should have just like waited and kind of tracked the Silva.
Did you get stuck again?
No, I'm not stuck. I've still got momentum. It's just the fact that one G25 is not enough for this job. I'm seeing like I am losing a bit of speed, but I'm also coming up to the crest where it evens out a bit more here soon. So I should hopefully have enough, as long as I have the momentum to make it up to that. Because okay, so it's kind of evening it out on almost 6.5 miles an hour. Gaining a little bit of speed. The tracks have leveled out enough that I can get some speed back up. Although now I'm wondering if I even have enough coal to get up there and back. I don't need enough water to get up there and back though. Because I am nearing 1,400 gallons of water.
I'm at that too. About the same one. At 1,500.
Yeah, well, I have 1,389. I'm up to 18 and a half and still climbing. All right. Okay, there must be a switch set against this. Yes, there is. Yeah, this is the time of day where passenger counts are typically fairly low.
No, it's just I haven't unloaded a full train yet. So I'll start to prepare the change and
Alright. So those will sit there for right now. You have to go do something, Fred?
internet just fucking shat itself due to the rain.
Oof.
Anyways, I'm going to rejoin.
Okay.
PHP RR. There we go. Sorry, I'm having a stroke over here.
Alright, let's...
You smell burnt toast?
No, I don't.
Well, then you're not having a stroke.
That's just a sentence that I say when I'm having trouble speaking. Just say that I'm having a stroke. Because that's what it sounds like.
Okay. I'm wondering if number 2 has enough water then to be able to take those empty
Okay.
coal cars up and into
After
the
a
coal
small,
mine.
after a small heart failure, number 2's engineer is back. Small heart
Probably not
failure.
enough. Jeez, this thing is
Smaller.
taking forever to unload the mining supplies.
Again, it takes hours.
No, this is taking days. The boxcar with the mining supplies at the coal mine was done on day 1 of the contract. So I forget when that was. That was a couple in-game days, and it's still like this is taking days for them to unload.
Okay. I'm back for number 2. So yay. Okay, I'm going to turn around now. Bye. Uncouple first. You imbecile.
Looks like we're pretty much going to have everything done just before sunrise.
Yeah.
So, question. How's the situation going over the other end of the line?
This is gonna.
What about the other end of the line?
Yeah, how it's doing right now. Because I'm over here at Alarka.
I'm in Bryson assembling a train to go back to Whittier.
You dropped
Nice.
off all those cars.
I'm
That
pulling
were-
out all the empties first before I shove the new ones in.
Makes sense.
Especially since I'm not used to this loco, I don't know how much power it has, especially going down the oil track, trying to back out onto the main. It's not a place I want to stall out at.
Yeah.
Also, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
wait
what-
to depart until like
I
the
mean,
next
what
day.
we
and then-
what we usually do is we usually just kick that car down the track, and then just watch it and apply the handbrake through the inspection window.
Yeah, I mean, there was a car in there that had to come out, though.
Yeah,
So I had to go down.
true.
So I wanted to go down not loaded with all the other cars.
Yeah, that's probably always a good idea too. All right.
I'd done that before, and that's when I realized I need more power.
Okay, so Gordon should have enough water to make it to the bridge site
Do you
and
want-
then back.
Do you want me to tow you back?
No, it's got
Shit!
enough water. It's
Shit.
coasting right now because it's a hill. What?
Situation.
What did you do?
Derail. And let's see the damage. Just a tender for now. I think.
Oh, there's some damage on
Yep.
the passenger car.
78% and just a tender that kinda died. Oof. Doesn't look healthy. Let me
Shift
read.
R.
Go on, back on the rail.
That's why you pay
You-
And
attention
what
when
for
you're
that
backing
safety
in.
rating?
That's going to hurt the safety rating for sure.
I mean, it's not already the grade. It's so it do kind of. We do need to reset it, so anyway. Second take. There we go. Sorry for any concussions back there, people.
Sit.
Just casually giving the passengers a concussion. Okay, now I'm gonna wait until the next day comes around so I can take these people back. So all the passengers from Alarka are gonna change. I have 5 here, 6 on this car, 4.
There's 139 passengers waiting at Bryson.
Fuck. Where they're heading to.
Let me just back into this train, not cause damage.
Chaos, can you clear the time so I can go, or are you gonna wait a bit more to get more passengers here?
You want to... What, do you want me to set it forward an hour?
Yeah, just 1 hour should do. Just
There
to
you
make
go.
sure we can get all the people. Thank you. And that should be, yep, a lot of people for Whittier, like 20 people in 1 hour. Okay, 6:38. Well, let's just wait until 6:39.
Well, those 5 cars at number 1 are all loaded up.
Yep. Just gonna swap those over.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to
And
wait
this,
on the. What do we need? We need 21 cars total for the day.
this is the 640 Express, I think.
I think we need like 4 more cars. Or 5 more cars so that we have 21.
There's only about another sort of half a log that needs loading up at number 2.
What about number 2? I'm doing number 2 right now.
Number 2 logging count, not number 2
Oh.
engine.
Okay, the 640 Express is out and on time.
Let's see. With Walker, we can handle 22 cars a day. But their storage capacities, these storage capacities are less than the amount of logs they can do in a day total. Alright.
See if I make it on time. So Hemingway should be 6:45 maybe? Coming into Hemingway right now.
Alright. Well, I got Gordon backing down now. Cars are dropped off at the bridge site.
Try to coast back as much as you can.
I am up here in Bryson if you do need a tug back to
We'll
the
see.
tower.
Yeah, he's got just under 600 gallons of water, so we'll see how much, like how well it lasts.
Yeah, that's cutting it a little close.
I know. But into Bryson, it's like into Bryson past Whittier, I passed Hemingway, it's all downhill. So it should mostly be coasting like almost all the way, so shouldn't use too much water if any really on that section of track. Yeah, so the water should be good.
I'm about 1 minute early on the station.
Huh.
Supposed to arrive at 6:45. I arrived at 6:44. You know what? I'll depart at 6:45, so I'll keep a timely manner. I'll let you pass by also if you need.
Nah, I mean you should probably like if you're already have all your passengers loaded, you should be fine to just depart. Because I'm not even to Brooks yet. Like I'm not even to that 30-mile-an-hour stretch of track that's west of Brooks.
You want me to leave your coal hopper on a different track than the return cars so you can shove it on the back of your return train?
Nah, just take it back.
Well, I'm not done up here yet. I was just wondering.
Yeah,
if
just
you
put it
wanted
on. Just put it on the
middle
back of that, and it can go back with that train. What do you want, Karma? You got water in your bowl. I already fed you. You don't need to go out right now. I'll let you out before we go to bed. Which won't be for another hour. Yes, I got a 2.5-hour drive ahead of me tomorrow morning. Like tonight into tomorrow morning, so to where I gotta deliver. Somewhere I want to get up about 11 o'clock or so. Which means I want to get to bed about 5. I probably want to get to bed about 5:30 actually. Oop. And it's almost 4:30 now, so about an hour more of this. And then I'll have to get off to get ready for bed. So I gotta make my delivery on time. Walmart is very picky. And Walmart's a major customer, so I can't miss a delivery with them. What do you want? Boop. Boop the snoot. Boop it. Boop. Get on the seat. Go. Go on.
You work. What do you do? Like you work for a company or you do private?
I work for a company, but I'm a dedicated fleet driver. All I do is haul loads for Purdue. So all I haul is chicken products and turkey products.
That's a lot of chicken.
Yeah. I got 400 gallons of water now. I mean, it should hopefully be enough. We'll see.
Next station is Bryson.
see. I don't know. Got 282 gallons of water left. This might not be enough.
$282 gallons of water, and you're not to Alarka Junction yet? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, once it makes it past the Larka Junction, it's actually mostly downhill, so it should. I mean, I should be able to have it just coast most of that way. Right now, it's on a slight uphill gradient, so it's got to have some power. But it should be coming up to a crest soon, where it's going to start going downhill again. I mean, the thing's got enough coal. It's just the water portion of the tender isn't quite enough.
I'm on the siding waiting for you to roll by, passenger.
Understood. I'm gonna pull into the station.
Yeah, I think you should be lined all the way through to the station and the water tap.
Got 160 gallons right now, but I'm just passing the Larka, and I know that it's mostly downhill from here, so it should be good. As long as I just let it coast.
I'm gonna be shoving a tank car down into the oil here, and then jumping over into the hardwoods to drop off a bunch of cars.
That was fun.
I'm passing Hemingway now.
Damn, we're still loading passengers over here. So we got 25, 50, 41, 42, 49, 25. Got on almost full train. Okay, I'm going. Should be good on water and coal. To the next stop.
Yeah, I should be on the water right now. Can you align my switches so that I end up at that water column? Just, that first water column?
Yep, can do.
I should have the momentum to carry me like that once I get on these slopes. I should have the momentum to be able to just glide right on in there and not have to worry about it.
Boat's out and you're aligned to the first water column on the left track.
Good.
Into Bryson.
Should be enough speed dropped off.
Yeah, I got one more car with hardwoods here to shove into place.
Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty much just letting it coast down now, so it should be. So even if I have to give it some power down towards the end, I should have enough water to make it to the water tower. Or the water column. We're
Arriving
about
at,
$103 away from being able to get the neck and buy the track to Silva.
and I'm almost at Tella.
That should be like it's pretty close to, if not right on the money. And you realigned the switch for me?
Yep.
Alright. So I'm coming down I just passed the bridge and I'm coming in at almost 30 miles an hour.
And more.
So I have enough. I have enough momentum to carry me into the track right where I need to go.
Yeah, you're lying to the left. I'm just grabbing the last car here that's needs to be returned to Whittier and shoving it in its pew.
Yeah, and then that I can. How much coal and water do you have?
1.2 tons and 785 gallons.
Oh, you're definitely gonna need to get some more. How's
I'm
number
gonna
3
get it
looking?
at Whittier.
4.8 tons of coal, 2,535 gallons
I
of
should
water.
be able to make it to Whittier since I'm on the turn to Ella at the bridge.
After you get that last car positioned, think you could just run up to the coal mine and push those hopper cars up there?
Or are they just sitting there? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they're just sitting at the end of the track. They're just sitting right at right at where the track, like right at the switch, basically.
I should be able to just roll into Ella because it's a downhill. We have some stuff here. We have a car for the interchange over here at Ella.
Yeah, 'cause I'm filling the tender up right now. I'm just trying to figure out
Alright.
what's going to be next on what needs to be done.
I think that dude isn't even on the freaking Discord, the one that
Yeah.
just joined. Better make sure he joins the Discord
Yeah.
before making anyone a crew. On brakes. There we go. Nice and easy.
Yeah, it's like
Gently
and like for a person to have crew, like to be crew, they have yeah. It makes sense because it's like this way we can avoid.
Like, it's a private session on the server with a VC. What do you expect?
Well, anyone can join. I mean, yeah. I mean,
And he left.
of course, because he didn't want to join the Discord. Well, it's like my server, my rules.
Exactly. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Anyways,
If you don't if a person doesn't like it, that's
who the fuck is Lazar?
I don't know.
Okay, number 2 is ready to depart at any moment. I mean, you do have to enforce everything. It's better to join the group in the DTC because who knows? They
Alright.
join and might be
Oh,
griefing, and doing shit
I
that
mean,
they shouldn't do, derailing all
yeah,
the trains for fun.
yeah.
Making sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's only right because it's like this way. Yeah, like it can. Plus, it's also like even if a person doesn't talk, as long as they are in the Discord,
Yep. Because
that's
otherwise,
all.
people might join, and who knows? Maybe someone joins and it's not on the Discord. They could be fucking around with the trains and derailing everything to mess around.
Yeah,
Anyways, number 2 is heading to
that
Whittier
is
right
why we
now.
need like that is why we need like logs for this type of stuff. When the person like if a person does any type of inputs, like takes control, it logs it so then you can know that it's like, oh, this person was the one that set this throttle position on the train before it derailed. And it'd be like
Speaking of,
obvious that they did it on purpose. Then you can know, oh, it's like, okay, this person's getting banned because they were the one that was controlling the train when it crashed.
speaking of trains, I'm going to do the following. I'm taking number 2 to Whittier. I'm going to unload the passengers, and then I'm going to take the tender and the passenger car for the repair shops.
All right.
Because the passenger car seems to it's brown as fucking shit.
Are you still on track 3 with the water pipe?
Yeah, I'm backing down now to go top off on coal. I mean, I probably don't really need to top off on coal right now because I mean, I got 7.6 tons of coal in this train.
I'm gonna make it to Whittier with 1 ton of coal.
Eh, that will be enough. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should top off on coal or. I mean, it does have enough coal for now, I think. Anyway.
Are you pulling in there? Because I'm also on line 3.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna top off on coal.
Anyway, let me set my switch to the station. Bless you over there.
Thank you.
I even have a car that I can take to the interchange over here already.
Number 1's just coming off the Connolly branch for East Whittier.
Okay, I'm going. Please mind your
147 tons of
track.
coal.
What track are you going into? Because I'm going into the passenger track at the station. That would be number 1.
Number 1's going into East Whittier Sawmill.
Oh, Sawmill? Okay. Yeet.
Yeah.
Throttle all the way. I got 500 gallons of water, and 1 ton of coal.
Yeah, those all can go just straight into the sawmill then, obviously. It'd be nice if the pond actually would show you how many logs it has in it.
Like Railroads Online does.
I haven't really played Railroads Online, partly because it's just like I've not had anyone to play it with because I hate trying to do it by myself. It is like it's just hard.
We were playing on a server over here. The lag was something to behold.
The lag in Railroads Online is it's amazing. But then you have this indie game, may I add, with better optimized than the Rail Valley, and it's not the Rail Valley, Railroads Online, and it's early access to. And you can play multiplayer pretty much well. I play with a friend that's connected in fucking Norway, and there's like no lag.
Well, I'm playing with you guys. I'm in the UK.
Yeah,
And I'm not having any problems at all.
butter
No, the
smooth.
connection's been great. And I'm on satellite internet in Canada.
Oh.
I'm talking from China. With bootleg internet from South Korea.
You've probably got the best settings of all of us then.
No, of course not.
I don't think they got the memory leak fixed yet for this game.
Memory leak? What are you talking about?
There was a bad memory leak. At least I was having a bad memory leak.
I have no idea what that is.
I haven't encountered
So
it yet.
after an extended period of time, the game uses up more and more of your computer's memory.
Let's see how much it's using right now. For me. Right now it's using about... Damn, I can't even see it on the list.
I mean, mine's using about 5 gigabytes
I'm doing
of memory.
5 gigs out of 8.
I mean, I'm
That's
at
what my
50. Like my total memory usage is 50%.
Railroader is using 2 gigs of RAM for me right now.
Mine's using almost 4 gigs of RAM at the moment, actually.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Power usage is high, though. Alright.
My graphics card's at 75 degrees. CPU's at 59, which is good.
Let's see. Bring ICUE to foreground. Let's see what we got. My graphics card is running at 78 right now.
A little bit warmer than mine. What kind of graphics card are you running?
RTX 4070.
Wow,
I'm doing-
mine's a GTX 1050.
I'm doing a 1650, but my processor is like 3rd gen or 2nd gen. i5.
I've got an i5 840.
Mine is a 2nd
Yeah.
gen i5. So,
My temperatures are between. It's got 3 temperature sensors. It's between 73 and 87 degrees Celsius.
Oh, you're using the metric system.
Well, that's just what I have set up on it. I didn't. I mean, I can change my settings.
Surprised you didn't throw up in your mouth a little bit using the metric system.
Yeah, well,
That's
it's running like
it's-
for Fahrenheit. It's running at between 163 and 192.
Sounds more impressive in Fahrenheit.
And my my GPU, my CPU, the coolant temp is at 122 degrees.
so my GPU is doing 64 degrees with my 2 fans, well, 4 I think I have, and
Obviously,
then
so
CPU is
that's
so
obviously in
60,
metric. I'm running at 50 Celsius.
so I'm doing 62 Celsius, and the disk
Ooh,
is being fine.
450 bucks.
My memory is about 5.8 gigs out of 8.
Yeah, my memory usage is 2,800 megabytes right now. How much the game's using. I'm currently at 64% overall memory.
Wait, you going to grab that? Are you grabbing that car and the damaged car?
I am, yeah.
All right.
Since I'm going to Whittier, I'll grab the box car and the damaged car. I assume you're spectating me on third-person camera.
Yeah.
Forward!
I guess I'll hold off on buying the track until after we have the trains fixed. Because we're gonna need the whole. We're gonna need the whole train.
Honestly,
if we're
I would
running
probably
to
buy the.
Silva, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need all the cars we have.
You're gonna probably want to get a P43 Pacific if you're doing the Sylvia to the coal mine run.
P43.
You know,
Yeah.
I think the 45 Pacific should do the mainline express. That's what it's built for, anyways. Express passenger engine.
Well, I mean the P43, it's got a 10,000 gallon water tank, so I run back and forth to the coal mine and then top back up in Bryson on the way back. And the coal's good for a complete round trip from Sylvia.
Yeah.
So just for that metric alone of your capacity for bang for buck, and I've pulled two 2,500 pound or ton loads with a single, and then if it's going to be over 3,000, I double head them.
Yeah, that train's gonna cost us about $19,000 though.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I took out a loan for it, but once you get to the tier 5 coal mill, it pays for itself pretty quick, especially with tier 5 lumber, like the sawmill.
Yeah.
And then just the passenger trains back and forth. I'm making almost $10,000 a day just on that alone. And I
Jeez.
got rid of all my other little contracts just because they're tedious to do by yourself.
Yeah. So should I take out more of a loan and then just buy a P43 and then we do the track as well?
Sure.
Especially when you're doing the track expansions, you get a lot of extra cars and they weigh a metric buttload.
Yeah. So the P43 is $19,000.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how we want to do this because we might want to sell off some of the locomotives we have then as well.
I mean, let
And
me
I
check
just
the equipment
replace.
stat.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
to be honest with you, it's good to have shunters.
Yeah.
Right?
We
Especially
could
once
sell.
the map opens up that big, it doesn't make sense to run a loco empty to do your shunting.
I have an idea. We could sell both the G16 and the T17 by the P43.
What? Because
So
So you're gonna have one train for your logging operation at least.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out what all we will need, like what locomotives will be good ones.
Currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4 locomotives. We could sell the G16 and the T17, and then would be left with 2. But then we can buy the P43, which will leave us with 3 locomotives. One of them being extremely fucking powerful.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have $7,000 in loans, and we can get another $50,000 worth of loan.
And we can just keep paying on.
So, if you're going to be buying the P43, I would do the Sylvia expansion at the same time, but you also are going to need money to buy the coal and repair facilities down there. Keep that in mind. Because if you expand to Sylvia without having the bank flow to do that, the run to Whittier is going to really screw you to get coal.
The run to Silva is 8,000.
So the engine just like to do the engine service.
Yeah.
Is what we're going to need.
Yeah.
Dillsborough engine service.
And do we need the Dillsborough yard then too, or is that one not really?
That's just extra sidings. You don't really need that.
And how
It
much
makes
is
it
the
easier
engine?
for
I guess the
switching
engine
loads
service
around.
something we actually build, or do we just buy it and it's there?
You buy it and it's there.
So it's like the track.
Yeah.
That it's existing,
No, it's
but
not
it's
like
just
the track. The track you got to build. You buy that. You buy that
no,
milestone.
I mean
and it just
the purchase
goes
track to Silva, because Silva had
Oh, yes.
because like it's just like when you purchase the track to Silva, it's already there. It's just it doesn't show up on the map until you purchase it.
correct.
Because you don't have because you're not supposed to have access to it because you don't own those facilities yet.
Correct. Yeah.
So how much is that going to cost?
Actually, to be honest with you, now with the new setup, I would wait until you have the coal mine available for a higher tier, because you're currently, what, tier 2 on the coal mine?
Yeah.
So once you get to tier 5, it spawns in like 15, 16 cars a day, and you get paid both ways. So you make really good money off of doing that. But currently on the small run, like it spawned in 4 coal trains for you, like 4 cars. So you're going to be making what, $400 each way? You just got to think about your loan payments. So
Yeah. I mean, the logging contract gets us about. I mean, tier 3 got us about just over $2,000 a day.
yeah,
I wonder how much
Yeah.
this level of the contract's going to get us.
my tier 5 gets me around $35 to $4,000 a day if you're on top of it, not including all the extra cars. And on tier 5, it spawns in 12 to 13 cars normally. So to be honest with you, if you could get tier 5 lumber mill or sawmill with the Whittier interchange, it just makes it super easy. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm thinking, like,
But-
so should we get a, like, I guess we should probably get the P43, shouldn't we?
Well, to be honest with you, if you get the sawmill contract up, just the interchange cars alone weigh over 1,000 tons. Normally around 13 to 14,000 tons, just on their own.
Huh.
So not including coal trains or anything like that. So if you want to get all your cars down the line in one go, if your interchange can hold it, you're definitely going to need a big locomotive.
Because I was also thinking of, like, that with the sawmill stuff, especially running the cars up to the logging camp, maybe buying the K428T. I don't know. That's actually got quite a small fuel capacity and
The
coal
Medecos
capacity.
aren't the greatest. Honestly, the best logging trains you got are your G16 and T17 locomotives that you start with, because it doesn't cost you any additional money, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I kind of think that the G16 is a good one because 6,000 tons of coal, 6 tons of coal and 4,000 gallons of water is more than enough. So I was thinking maybe a second G16? And some
Yeah, like
additional
if you want to
cars?
use the T17 for something else, then yeah, for sure.
We've been using the T17 for passenger runs right now.
We could use the P43 for passenger after that, and we can do even longer trains.
Yeah, I personally use the C25 because the C25's got 4,000 gallon water,
I mean,
7 tons full.
on my line, I usually do the T21 for passenger as before Silva and all that,
Yeah.
because it's big 10-wheeler, basically an improved T17.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the reason I went with the G25 as like the next engine that we bought was because of the extra small curve radius that it can handle compared to the consolidation.
Who's driving number one?
Plus more coal and more water.
The coal and your water are going to be your biggest
Number one.
factors.
I'm out of your way.
Thank you.
So yeah, 4 cars for that. You also get like an $8 time bonus on a higher, like tier 5 or tier 4. So you
Yeah.
make $272 off of the 4. So times that by 3. You're almost. I get about $1,000 each run for the coal trains on tier 4, tier 5. I think it's tier 4. I got it right now.
Can someone set the passenger car to be repaired?
It should
Because I cannot
automatically
pay
rep-
that.
it should automatically repair when you take it into the shop. It'll automatically.
Don't you need
It
to
should
set the
automate.
repair destination?
No, I've never have, and it's repaired stuff that I've taken in. So
Do you want me to leave number 3 up here with the coal cars so it's easy to bring them back?
yeah, because they're all because you got them going up in.
Yeah, like these are always done in a day. The coal
Yeah,
cars.
yeah. Just leave it there for right now. But obviously back down away from them and just be
Yeah, because they spawn over on the one siding to the right of the mill
yeah,
when you come in.
yeah. So just like wait past the switches. I mean, it's only 7:30 in the morning. We've gotten pretty much all of our actual work done for the day.
Yeah. You're doing the return trip with those cars I set out for you, I'm assuming?
Uh, nah. We'll hold off on that until after those coal cars are done. Then they'll be
Okay.
brought back down, and I think the bridge train will probably also be ready too by the end of the day. So we'll just do one long train at the end of the day with all that.
Oh, the bridge train?
Yeah, because that'll probably finish in the day too. So
How many more tiers do you actually have of that?
I only started the first tier.
So,
2 more
yeah, to
tiers.
be honest with you, it almost makes sense to leave that there until you bring the next one, as long as there's a passing track close by. I haven't done the Fontaine Bridge one yet.
Uh, the passing track is over at mile 71. The bridge is
Oh.
over at 74. So
Yeah, it's a track a bit.
yeah, there's nowhere else to pass except for there. So it's like that's quite a bit of back and forth, and I'd rather not do that.
Yeah, don't blame you there.
So number 4 is just going to sit on the siding here, and then once those cars are ready up there at the bridge site, we'll send that back up. Or maybe I should just send it up
And as
now.
soon as it's done, make sure to order the next phase so the next cars show up in the morning. That's bit me in the ass too
Oh,
many times.
I'm thinking that it might hold off until we have a bigger engine to handle that. Considering
Yeah.
the struggle that the G25 had getting up that hill, we might need a more powerful locomotive like the P43
Yeah,
to
yeah,
run
I
that
think
one.
You could do more than one trip.
you definitely have a need for a bigger locomotive currently with the load that you got for the bridge building.
Plus, the P43 is almost double what the Mogul can handle, so I would say that the P43 is going to be a better choice for if
Yeah.
it's all 13 cars and all like heavy like it is. The
Mhm.
P43 is probably going to be the better choice to run cars up that way.
Yeah, honestly, it's the best bang for buck. Plus, you get the bigger water capacity, which is the big thing. The 12 tons of coal is kind of redundant just because everywhere you go, you're going to get coal at each end.
Yeah, I mean there's
But
11 like this. The G25 holds 11 tons of coal.
yeah. Yeah, which is almost too much coal for that loco.
Yeah, considering its water consumption.
Yeah.
I mean, it used
And just the
almost
added
it
weight.
used like 4,000 gallons of water heading up there.
I'm not going to fully refuel number 17, the T17, just because it will be useless since I'm putting it on the shed. So I'll refuel a bit, and then I'll take it to the shed, repair it, and after that, it's done, I'll refuel it fully.
Yeah, it's got enough coal for what's needing to be done. Yeah, that's the right track for that one. Oh, no. I guess that'll work too. I mean, they'll all probably be on the siding. All right, let's see. 3 hours. All right.
Okay. Done it.
Yep. And I'm just checking on some things. And I will. Okay, so now we have that set of 8 cars ready to be brought down. Let's
And who's with number 3?
Okay,
That was
well,
me. It's up at the coal mine currently.
Huh. You
alright,
know
well,
what? I'll hop over.
track
Since it-
3 is, so logging camp 3 is got 36 logs, full capacity. So that one is actually pretty much set for being able to load up some cars.
Yellow. Since I don't have much to do, I'll just, join you in the cab.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna,
2 out of the 4 coal hoppers are ready to go.
You're
all
going
4
to
of them?
do a full run?
2 out of 4.
2 out of 4?
Question. Why is everyone, like, there's 3 people on the crew for Gordon, and no one in the crew for Henry, which is the engine you were driving?
I don't know.
No idea. I've never played around with the crews, to be honest with you.
It's just a way to make sure you run the right engine. Hey, I'll check the cars that if they're loaded. Not yet. There's one single fucking car over there.
Hmm.
Oh, cars for Whittier interchange down the line. There's 3 cars.
All of the sawmill cars on that track are on the siding are done, ready to go back. Got one at the one at Whittier. All right, what do we got here? One at Ella is ready for Whittier.
So,
What's the status on those cars up at the coal mine?
I think they're all loaded. We have 3 cars over here waiting. 3 loaded cars and 1 that's empty.
Yep, just gotta have to wait on that last car to be loaded, and then it's ready to go. That's the one thing about this time of the day. Basically, it comes down to having to wait on stuff to be done. What's Canelli Creek looking like?
And that is interesting. Tender has a handbrake, but I don't see a handbrake lever.
It's a ratcheting one, isn't it?
Where's the ratchet?
So
If there is
5,
handbrake,
8.
there
I
is
think
no
it's sort of,
ratchet.
9.
there's one that folds down
So
against
that's
it.
3 cars right there. So we got 3.9 logs at track 1 at loading 1 at log 1, and 5.3 at log 2. So that's
There's
3
no
cars
brake
worth
ratchet.
of logs between the 2 of them.
There's no handbrake ratchet on the
No, I don't see a
locomotive.
handbrake ratchet either. I just didn't see the
Yeah,
menu.
some of them don't have. Some of them don't have a ratchet for the handbrake, or even a thing like the things like you have to
Also,
do it through the inspection window, which is weird.
also, as I say, Bluetooth hand brake stand.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, what are you doing with the regulator?
Just fucking around. It's in neutral.
Yeah, it's in neutral because I put it in neutral because if it wasn't,
If you
it was
like,
on full hover.
if you set the throttle, it'll use water. Period. And coal. So I would say avoid messing with that,
Yeah.
just so that you don't end up accidentally leaving it on and then wasting all the water that the train has and getting it
Gonna do
Yeah,
the
I've
stuck.
been
cat.
there before.
Gonna do the casual lubricating of the rods that I can't do, so just stand beside the rods, I guess.
Yeah. Number 2 is almost done being repaired. Tender's at 93%, and that passenger car is at 97%. Locomotive's fully repaired itself.
Going into the. I'm gone. Now I'm back. Oh, you can go into the boxcar. The I have no idea how long will it take to load that hopper car that's over there.
Well,
Alright.
the other 3 have been loaded in an hour and a half. 2 hours? You skipped 2 hours?
Skip 3 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, those cars coming down from the logging camp probably are on, like, could probably, if I wait 1 more hour, we'll probably be ready to just go straight into the siding.
I find it fun there's no cab window on this thing, it's just a hole in the wall. There's no glass, proper glass, just one little strip.
Yeah.
I mean, logs are sitting at 63 total right now.
Also, the character's too fat to go for the door in some engines.
So how many did we put in so far? 8?
Like, I can't go through the
I,
door.
Yeah.
we need to keep track of how many logging cars go through every day. That's one thing that probably needs to be kept track of.
Oh look, glitch! I found a glitch.
What?
Come over here.
Where?
Where are you?
Over here, behind you. Look back. Behind you. Over
Oh.
here. See anything wrong over here?
Got a hole in your building there, Clevitz.
Yeah.
I don't think this is supposed to be a garage door.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to walk through the fucking walls.
I don't think there's supposed to be grass in there either.
The building is
Or
having
a
collision.
tree as well.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking tree inside the building.
Oh, yeah.
Just casually.
There's more than one tree. There's freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 trees. Because if you go into overhead cam and look in the other part that's actually properly in the ground, there are a few trees inside of that one. Like if you go actually doing an overhead view of the track, you can see there are 1, 2, 3 sticking out on the lower section, and another one that's at the corner. So there's like 5 or 6 trees in the building.
Physics.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, I mean, this is probably all because this is all basically like just still kind of placeholder stuff. There you go. It's all
Okay,
ready
off
to
we go. Off we go, Jimmy!
He's all
Yeah,
yours.
Okay, thank you. You can get in as well. I was going to be the brakeman. Dingus.
Oh.
You can drive if you want.
No, you can. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump
No.
off for a bit, anyways.
I'll drive from the back.
Yeah, well, I was
You
figuring
do
on
you, boo boo.
Yeah, well, I was figuring on getting off here real soon because
I mean, you want to save and get off? I mean, I might get off soon as well.
yeah, because I gotta get to sleep because I need to get like 5.5. I usually try to get like 5 to 6 hours of sleep.
I'll just
I'm
couple
gonna
this
feed
up
my
then.
dog and
We'll
take her
see.
inside.
Logging
just gonna couple this
the cars at the sawmill are almost ready.
I'm just gonna couple this train up.
Still a 2.1 logs left to come off it.
See you guys later.
See?
Later.
I'm just gonna couple Henry to the train,
Yeah, that'll be a good idea.
and then we can save and leave.
Yeah, let me know when you've got it coupled. Yeah, I would suggest having like number one just stop right there.
Yeah.
Just before the switch. That way, when he's connected, this way it's not moving. That way, because when we first took the G20, had a G25, I believe, go up to the coal mine with some cars. They forgot to set the handbrake, and when I came into a session, I went to check on it after like checking out some things down below. And
Okay, everything's fine.
it rolled back into the coal cars that were waiting because they put it up underneath of where the loading thing would be and didn't set any brakes. So it rolled down the hill in the time that it took for me to actually go and check on it. And I basically restarted and went up there and locked its brakes up before it had a chance to roll.
Anyways, I just coupled the train and left the game, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.